My nephew Morgan is 5 years old, lives in Spokane, Washington, invited me to come and pick him up after daycare, and I don't have children. I remember I got to his daycare center, and I pulled up, and I was going the drop-off direction instead of the pickup direction. Now, this is a bad thing. Parents know the difference. I don't know the difference. And all the parents are coming the other way trying to educate me to my folly by doing this. And I don't know what this means. And I'm thinking it's Spokaneese for hello. And I'm a polite guy. I'm hello, hello. And I pull around and park back behind the playground, and the playground director doesn't want me there, and she's doing this. And I got it now. Hello, hello. And I walk back and cut through the back, and there's a little boy there with the sash on. He's the door guard, and he looks at me and he goes, "Stranger, stranger." And I go, "Stranger, let's run," because that's what you're supposed to do. And Morgan comes out, he grabs my finger, and he brings me up in front of his class, and he wanted me to be there for show and tell, and he'd forgotten to ask me. And Morgan, when he gets nervous, he grabs his pants right here. And when he's really nervous, he gets this action going like this right here. And he looks up and he goes, "Uncle Tim, will you be my show and tell for today?" And I said, "Sure, little buddy." He goes to sit down. His teacher says, "Introduce your Uncle Tim." This is Morgan. He's doing the introduction. "This is my Uncle Tim. He's big. He tells jokes. This is my Uncle Tim." He's in his chair. Now all the kids want to hear what? Children that age want to hear knock-knock jokes and burping jokes. And if you can burp the punchline to the knock-knock joke, you're a hit. So let's just say I was a hit. And all the kids are, "Uncle Tim, Uncle Tim." And I go to leave, and Morgan comes out. He's so proud of me, and he's bringing me out. He brings me out, and I'm signing Morgan out of daycare. Do you know what it takes to get a child out of daycare if it's not your child and you just burp the punchline to a knock-knock joke? And they're doing the standard retina scans, and I'm filling out the forms. I said to Morgan, "How was your day?" And Morgan thinks he's done something wrong. And he starts searching his little 5-year-old data bank. And he said, "I had fun, Uncle Tim." And I said, "What else?" And he said, "Lunch. We had lunch. Hot dogs." I said, "What else?" And he said, "Then we had fun again." And I thought, what a great day. Wouldn't that be nice? You come home at the end of the day and your husband and wife comes up to you and you say, "How was your day?" You go, "I had fun." "Well, then what?" Lunch." "Well, then what?" "Well, then I had fun again." And then that's not going to happen for you. What I've found is fun doesn't happen unless we put it in, and this is our comic vision. It's about taking the things that bother us and turn them around. Rule number 1, have fun. Say it. Have fun.